Ladies and gentlemen, this is On Air with Caleb Koyo, another session, another episode. Thank you so much for following our previous sessions. They're available on our YouTube channel, Caleb Koyo TV. For you who has already subscribed, would like to comment or actually shared, thank you one more time. So what does it really take to feed a nation? Not just with food, but with hope, dignity, and purpose. In Kenya, farming is not just a livelihood. It's a legacy that very many people actually follow. And at the heart of this legacy stands Kenaff, the Kenya National Farmers Federation. This is a movement or organization that has been growing and improving and going through phases since the 1940s. They are actually championing farmer voices to driving climate smart innovations. But also, if you check their social media pages nowadays, they're really going into that direction of digital agriculture. Kenaff is actually redefining what it means to be a farmer in the 21st century. And today, On Air with Caleb Koyo, we are joined by Mercy Korir from Kenaff to actually look into what they do and how they're putting the farmers at the center of everything they've been doing since the 1940s. Mercy, welcome to On Air with Caleb Koyo.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
You people brand yourselves perfect, even with your t-shirts in it.
Exactly.
So who is Mercy? What do you do at Kenaff?
Okay, I'm Mercy Korir. I'm working at Kenaff as a coordinator, Nakuru coordinator, and as well as a nursery manager. Okay. Yeah.
Nakuru, what does your job involves on a day-to-day basis?
It involves connecting with farmers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Visiting farmers to see their challenges at their farms.
Okay.
Yeah.
The latest farmer or the last farmer you visited before you came for this interview, what was the challenges that they were facing, Sana?
Okay, it was in Kuresoi South. It was about soil testing.
Okay. So
the farmer had complained that the yields are not that great.
Okay.
Yeah.
One of the biggest talking points that I've had on this on-air sessions is that the issue about soil testing and understanding our soils as farmers, we really leave this to the researchers, and they do the research about soil. They have the conversations about the test and everything, but they don't really bring this back to we farmers who are on the ground, really. Do you experience this, or these are just conversations that people say, yo, you people do research, but we don't really have it. We don't really have your findings to help us, push our farming ahead.
Okay, for example, for us Kenaff, when you assess your land, like your farm, we do a soil testing. The results is like the same time. It's not that you go and then you come back, I'll give you the results.
Oh, there's no waiting.
Yeah, there's no waiting.
We do the testing right now.
After 3 minutes, 2 minutes, the results out for the pH.
Nice. I like that. So Kenaff has been around since 1940s, like we said on the intro. This is one organization that I know that has been there before independence, and through the years, it has grown into one of the largest farm organizations in East Africa. For someone hearing about Kenaff for the very first time, what's the Federation's central mission today, and how does it fit into Kenya's evolving agricultural landscape?
So, what I can say, let me start what is Kenaff first. Kenya National Farmers Federation is the apex umbrella of farmers organization in Kenya. It's the farmers union. For example, I can give example with NAT for teachers. So it's farmers for Kenaff for farmers. So it was founded in 1946 in Nakuru.
It was founded here in Nakuru.
Yeah, it's not at that time it was called Kenya National Farmers Union, KNFU.
Okay.
Yeah. So our mission is to influence transformation and growth in agricultural sector for enhanced food and nutrition security, improved incomes, and better livelihoods for farmers.
Okay.
So, and our vision, an inclusive, strong, influential, and respected national farmers organization. Okay. Yeah. So it's the farmers first. Yeah.
You're putting the farmers first.
Yeah.
That translates to mkulima kwanza, no?
Yeah, it is sauti ya mkulima.
Sauti ya mkulima.
Yeah.
I hope the farmers are loud enough.
Yeah.
From 1940s to right now, and the vision and the mission that you just explained, and we understand that times are changing every single time. And I believe since you joined Kenaff to this very moment, you have watched Kenya actually move from just subsistence farming to agribusiness now. when I was younger, we were just farming to get food, you know.
Yeah.
But now we're farming to really get money out of it. You know what I'm saying? Now to digital agriculture, now people are farming in urban towns and all of that. How has Kenaff adapted its vision and mission to actually fit these transitions that we undergo as a country and as farmers?
Okay, thank you so much for that one. So
move closer to the microphone a little bit.
At Kenaff, the agriculture is not like 10 years ago as today. New things have come. So, for example, here in Kenaff, we have a Sauti ya Mkulima platform where we digitize our farmers. So mostly it's for groups, like cooperative groups, where they can access information and also they can sell their goods there. We are trying to remove the middle. They are called the brokers. Yeah, in the market.
In the market.
Yeah.
Do you think the brokers have been the problem though?
Yeah. Since we have come with that Sauti ya Mkulima platform where the cooperative joins and groups so they can sell their goods at a very affordable price and also they can get maybe, let's say, they can get access to loans. Yeah.
Do you have or can you remember an example or a story from a farmer who tried accessing these loans or these services and they could not successfully get them because there was someone who was blocking their access to Kenaff or access to loans, the brokers per se? Because in these other areas we surely have them, and if you ask me that question in media or whatever, I'm just like, okay, there's this person, there's this gagging going on. Somebody. Maybe you want to talk to the president, for example. I always believe that it's very easy to assess the president. The problem could be the people around the president, the people you have to ask. But if you call the president and ask for an interview, you can say, okay, let's do it right now.
Okay, I can say, for example, a farmer from Kuresoi North, about the potatoes. There are many middlemen from there. They broke the potatoes at high rate. So the farmers are complaining. So that we came with that Sauti ya Mkulima platform where we can take away the brokers.
The intermediaries and all of that. I understand. I think for you people to have the success that you have right now, and to really be able to operate countrywide. And now, of course, I see your LinkedIn, see your website as well. You're involved in a lot of global conversations as well. But for this to happen, according to me, there has to be something like county chapters, grassroots groups across the country. Could you walk us through how this structure actually works and how these local chapters feed into national policy and how you keep the farmers' voices at the center of all of this through these county chapters and grassroots organizations?
Okay, so we work from the ward level. After the ward, we go to county, sub-county. After sub-county, we go to county, then the national level. At least farmers can feel that we are representing them well, and they can give their challenges according to the structure, the ward, the sub-county, county. Yeah. So
for someone who is that's like devolution, you know. It's like there are structures everywhere. Let's say I'm a farmer in Homa Bay right now or in Nakuru, whichever place. Who am I going to first? If I need help or if I need to talk to Kenaff, I'm in Homa Bay County or Nakuru County in a certain ward. Who am I going to first, and at what level does this now? I have to move this from the ward level to the county level or to the, or now the representatives of Kenaff now are the people who are going to push this conversation to the different stages that we just mentioned.
Yeah. So we have leaders from sub-counties where they usually go to farmers. And also for each county, we have coordinators. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. The coordinators for every county, 47 counties.
Yes.
Do people have offices across the country though?
Yeah, each county has an office. So our headquarters is in Nairobi. Yeah.
But every county has
an office. Yeah.
So you have farmers across Kenya. So if let's say I'm in Homa Bay, where is the office located? I'm using Homa Bay because it's my hometown anyway. So if I'm in Homa Bay, for example, and I want to really get help from Kenaff, where am I going to
I will connect you with the coordinator.
How about Nakuru? The building, go to Kenya Avenue, this place.
For Nakuru, we are located at Kelkop.
Yeah. Okay. Now, we are moving into a generation of there's so much conversation going on right now about artificial intelligence. We are digitalizing every single thing that we are doing right now. And I believe that you people also seek to leverage AI or digital transformation to, help farmers make real-time decisions on maybe crops, inputs, or weather forecast and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Perceptions about who a farmer is, according to very many people, that people maybe, unfortunately, for lack of a better word, they don't know how to use the internet. I don't want to believe that, but is that a challenge for Kenaff?
So we usually offer capacity building to our farmers. Yeah.
To train them digital skills.
Yeah, exactly. For example, that Sauti ya Mkulima I told you.
Okay.
So like the Tulop Moi cooperative, Acacia, the dairy Olengroni dairies cooperative, they have already been sensitized about it. So the next step is to train them about how they can handle that app.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are some of the digital skills that farmers need right now? Like a few, maybe 2 or 3. Like just a basic farmer in this digital world. What are some of those skills that I should have that you would recommend as Mercy career from Kenaff? Yeah. Could be digital skills, could be AI skills that, if you are a farmer right now in 2025, basically you should know this, just as basic as possible.
I believe they should know about the internet, how to access the smartphones, because there are other farmers that even don't have a smartphone. So we encourage them to buy smartphones, because that's where we're going. Yeah.
Every farmer should at least have a smartphone.
Yeah.
If I have,
so at least you're also coming. It's called an hairband, where farmers that don't have a smartphone, they also can access the information through that Katululu. Yeah.
USSD codes now.
Yeah.
Perfect. I think could be barrier maybe. Depends on where the farmer is. Depends on the level of capacity building they've actually gotten over the years, the issue about technology and all of that. But since you guys are there and you've said you really train them, then I think that is being worked on. Another one could be finance. You a little bit talked about loans and all of that. Of course, what are you looking at to maybe link a farmer with a cooperative, or you yourselves are a cooperatives as well, to really give a farmer a loan? What are we looking at here?
So at Kenaff we have partnered with some banks like the Equity, where the farmer can access loan at an affordable price. Yeah.
What are the bare minimums? Let's say the farmer has to first of all be part of Kenaff.
Yeah, exactly.
Is there registration?
Yeah.
Are there a duration of time that you have to be part of this federation before you qualify for those details?
No, as long as you're a Kenaff member, you qualified.
Automatically, even if I join today.
Yeah, exactly.
And the cash I'm eligible for, that is also tied to something, or it's just like there's a minimum amount of money that farmers can actually get.
No. Yeah.
Just even $1 million Kenya shillings. Depends on what you want to do. Or
at Kenaff, we have that for payment. So there is a benefit of each. There is a 1,000, that's the basic. There's bronze, there's gold, until 1 million.
Until 1 million.
Yeah.
Okay.
You become a life member.
Life member.
Yeah, so there is a big, let's say, about it, you pay for that 1 million.
Can you walk us through those membership options then? Because you've talked about someone being a life member. I want to believe there's some other, because life member is maybe that's the top one now.
That's the top one.
Could be some membership options that we have and the perks that comes with these options. Yeah.
So this package for 1,000.
Yeah.
It has its benefits.
Like?
There's 3,000. 5,000.
What do we get from the 1,000 package? I think that's where the story is.
Okay, it's capacity building.
Capacity building.
Yeah,
right.
we train farmers. For example, if maybe your value chain is dairy, so we organize maybe an expert from a dairy can come and train new people. We can call you, for example, at a TTC, or we go to the farm.
The farm.
Yeah, we train you about maybe it's dairy, the poultry. Then there is. Let me say about the 1 million.
The 1 million.
Yeah. So
I don't like the way you're moving from 1,000 to 1,000,000. I think there's some membership packages just
there
somewhere
is
in between.
gold, bronze. So 3,000 is 5,000, then 20,000,
Okay.
50. Yeah.
Talk
Then-
about the 1,000,000 one now. You're free to talk about it.
So 1,000,000 one,
Yeah.
you can, maybe if you have a, let's say, a company or something that you're doing,
Closer.
so we can advertise for you at our media.
Okay.
Yeah. And also this international trip, they
Okay.
can also, you'll get a chance to go for a conference in international, yeah.
Okay. So that comes with the global exposure
Yeah.
to go and learn, new and
Yeah.
new techniques and meet new different farmers and all of that. I think that's that's fair enough for lifetime members.
Yeah. At least they can, after they go there, at least they can come back to Kenya and train other farmers.
and share that knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I should be a life member,
Exactly.
I will try. One of the biggest talking points right now in the world is climate change, and politics is, getting into this as well. People are having conversations about climate change everywhere. You see projects, climate change. You see projects, artificial intelligence. You see Donald Trump the other day saying, climate change is a hoax. We are no longer going to really tolerate this. When Ruto was speaking at the AU meeting the other day, he said Trump or any world leader cannot assume that people are not facing challenges from climate change. And I highly believe that climate change is affecting farmers so much. I don't know if this fits into that conversation, but back in my village in Homa Bay, we harvest twice. We can plant twice a year, and so we harvest our maize twice. But I've never seen anyone harvest twice in Rift Valley or Nakuru. I think they do it once.
Once, yeah.
Yes, I was looking at that. I'm like, okay, could be some other factors to this, but also there's a story about weather patterns, the way they have been shifting over the years and all of that. And farmers actually feel this every planting season. So how is Kenaff helping its members to actually adapt to this, to these shifting patterns, these shifting conversations about climate change and all of that?
So we have a project called Nurseries for Youth Development Project, NYDP. Okay. It's for youth, and it's 80% women-led, where we are partnering with the national government, where Honorable Ruto said that 15 billion trees in 2030. Yeah, so we are in that.
That was an ambitious goal, though.
Yeah.
It's possible, though, yeah.
So we have the tree nurseries in 6 counties, Nakuru being one of them. We have Meru, Murang'a, Kwale, that's what for. And Murang'a, Kwale, Nakuru, Meru, which county?
There's just 6 counties. You say
6
counties.
Bomet, but Bomet has not yet started. Okay. Yeah. So our tree nursery, it's 50% indigenous, and then 30% fruits and fodder, and 20% fast growing. We don't do eucalyptus. It's called a blue gum. Yeah, that's off. So about the NYDP, usually train our youth, mostly focus on youth. So we usually go to schools, train the environment club about the climate change, and also for groups and even farmers cooperative. We train them about those trees, the importance of planting trees.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think that's very, very good, because when we have, I don't want to call them kids, but I think people who are still in high school or primary school, it's very, very important to start having these conversations earlier in life, so they actually grow with that mindset and all of that. And I think that's plan, president's plan to really have, we'll
reach there.
How many have you guys planted before? What's your contribution to that number, that billion? How many trees do you think Kenaff has planted?
Many.
Like, estimately, are you guys hitting like 500,000?
For this year or from?
Generally. Let's say for the last 3 years or something. No, since the president brought that ambitious plan. Interesting. I think now you're talking about training and talking about taking these messages to high schools and as many places as possible. Now I'm forced to actually think about the impact that you have seen from these conversations. Could be success stories, could be this school has also adapted something that they're doing after our training and all of that. Are there any success stories that you might mention here?
For example, I'll say about the Nairobi Road School. It's there in Pipeline.
Okay.
So we had planted some trees there.
Yeah.
And the feedback I'm getting, the environment is very cool. You see where we have planted trees. The environment has changed. Yeah.
Okay.
It have become cool.
So it's so they didn't just get the training and just sat with it, Interesting. Of course, you people sit on powerful global platforms. I know I should be asking this to the boss, but since you also the boss will be here someday. We will ask her the same question again. Kenaff sits on powerful global platforms. Maybe just to mention, World Farmer Organization, sit on the East African Farmers Federation as well. What does this actually mean to Kenyan farmers to have a seat in these international rooms where trade and climate policies are shaped? Just farmer conversations are shaped. Do we need to, because in media, entertainment, and all of that, the conversation has always been, we surely need to have someone there. If we are talking about Grammy Awards, for example, we're talking about MTV, whatever, we need to have a Kenyan or an East African person actually sitting there to really say, okay, we also have this guy is doing good, this guy is doing good, this guy, these are the kind of issues that we have. We need to have conversation about us with us in the room. Now, Kenaff is there representing us as farmers. What does this mean actually? Or how proud are you guys to really be the ones?
You're very proud of it. Yeah.
Yeah. You really don't want to talk about that. Yeah. You're leaving that to the boss.
Yeah.
The other day, you people signed. Of course, let me not go to the MOUs and all of that. I know that your work clearly aligned with the Sustainable Development Goals, especially zero hunger, climate action, and life on land. Now, how is this intentional? How intentional is that alignment in your program design? You have to really focus on an SDG. How intentional is that? And what are some of the challenges that you guys are facing to really align everything that you do with these SDGs? Taking in mind that we only have a few years to really say, okay, we're done with these SDGs. We need to maybe extend or just come up with something different.
Okay, I'll start by saying that farmers had a challenge about soil, and we came up with that solution that we can provide soil testing, where we train 24 TOTs in Nakuru. So to each sub county.
In Nakuru.
Yeah, in Nakuru.
The entire county.
Yeah, the entire county.
Nice.
So they train farmers. Yeah. After training them, they do soil sampling and testing for our farmers so that they can improve their yields. Yeah.
2 in every sub-county.
Yeah.
Inclusivity in these trainings, beyond gender equality, maybe. How do you people ensure that we have youth, women, and the marginalized communities not being left behind in this initiative? Because 2 in every sub-county, that's a huge number. That's almost 100.
Okay, I'll say again with the NYDP, the Nursery for Youth Development Project, it's 80% women-led. Okay. So we came up that women, we must lead. And also it's for youth. We mostly focus on youth. Okay. So that's, it balanced the youth and women.
I had someone here in the morning, I had a friend of mine we actually did a session with him in the morning today. Now, morning depends on when you're watching these episodes anyway, because it's not coming out today. His name is Dennis. Dennis was talking about an AI smart innovation that is actually cleaning the air around Nakuru, detecting pollution and, helping residents really know the quality of air that they have. And after we filmed the session now off air, we were talking and I asked him, do you guys involve women and girls and in this, everything that you do? And he said, okay, we really want to, but we don't have as many girls proactive. Could be they have the ideas, but they're not active enough, or they're not really open so much. Only a few of them are saying, okay, I have this, I want to really present this. And that's a challenge for them in STEM. That's why the STEM conversation is still huge. I don't know if you guys also face the same thing with girls, especially when selling this agriculture narrative. Are they embracing it?
Yes. I have the thing that most is affecting the women in leadership. You see, for example, at home, you see women, they do farm things. They lima, they do everything. But when it comes to money, the father put it in pockets. So you're trying to tell the fathers to leave the need for women,
for the women
to lead, so that at least we can empower our women in agriculture.
But I think because we've actually told a lot of stories on these sessions. A friend of mine, his name is Ruto Onesmus. He was here the other day. He's talking about like liquid eggs, and now he's just trying to add value to eggs and all of that. And one of the things he said that I can still remember is that when it comes to egg farming, dairy farming, poultry, the women are leading because most of the people who own poultry, the chicken, are women. You know, and so for him, he finds it very, very easy because the women, they are the ones with these chickens, with the poultry and all of that. So I think it's just about turning something or just fine tuning something. Back in the village, I understand your point. The woman could be in the farm every day, but when she sells the maize product, Mzee will take the money and say, okay, now I'll give you a certain percentage to go to the market and buy your stuff and for the family. So there's surely something that needs to change. Don't you think so?
Yeah. Maybe we train them. Yeah, it's all about capacity building to them.
Who are we training here though? Because
are we training
the male or we training the female?
We train them both. Yeah, so that the father can know the meaning of women in agriculture.
In agriculture.
Yeah.
Okay. I understand that. So I think it's only fair if we share this message to only one person, then the other person she lives with in the same homestead might resist maybe because they were not told why this is actually important. So if you put it out to the man as well, it's going to really get to where it's actually supposed to be. Could you please share a youth-led or women-led cooperative that is actually driving change and is actually linked to Kenaff in one way or the other? That you know, like, these people, we have worked with them, we have provided capacity building to them, we've trained them, the youth-led group, the women-led group, and they're doing good and this is what they do. I think that example tied to whatever we just talked about would make so much sense. Yeah,
I'll give an example. The group, we taught them about the tree nursery, and they have also formed a group.
Okay.
And they are benefiting from us. Yeah.
What are the benefits away from capacity building? What are the benefits again that these groups are getting from Kenaff?
They are generating their own income, so they can sow their seed and sell to the farmers. Okay. So like we are creating employment for youth.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Another issue that a lot of people talk about, of course, is technology. Now we have things like drone mapping, mobile extension apps. You see, I think you Kenaff finds a very big opportunity in digital agriculture as well because of things that are coming through. If people have an app or something. Yeah. Tell me about that.
That's about Sauti ya Mkulima platform that I talk about.
Why is it available? Is it on Android?
It's in a app, but it has not yet.
It's not published yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're waiting for some
clearance upon and all of that.
But the app is already there.
Okay. So we can download it.
Yeah.
Smartphone, iPhone.
No, Android. Yote
iko available. But the digital space actually provides a huge opportunity, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. Are you guys also investing in technology when it comes to farmer literacy? Because I really believe that it's very, very important to ensure that smallholder farmers can actually use and trust digital platform. Use and trust. The issue about trust with money, because when I have an app and I have to track my stuff and I know that somebody else maybe can assess, now the trust issue comes in, you know. How are we ensuring that we trust these technologies that you people bring to us to really save us from a lot of things? The trust is a very big issue.
Trust is important.
Because I don't think trust comes from training or capacity building someone. Trust comes from, according to me, the history of this organization. What they have been doing before, and some other people who have actually used this and had results, you know. I don't know if that means the same to you.
Yeah, so like, for example, the Sauti ya Mkulima platform. Yeah. So we had started in some cooperative where we started with them and everything is set. So something like that, we can show other cooperative or a farmer. Like this is it has happened and it's going on.
Yeah.
Now
because you guys have branches or offices in every county, according to you, because you have really traveled in this country, you guys have been operating since 1940s. So you've seen, you've really interacted with farmers, you've traveled, which county do you think is leading in maybe accepting this new trends, new technologies, new policies? Which county is taking the gospel from Kenaff very seriously, like at the top?
Nakuru. And then Meru.
Why?
Yeah.
Why? Is it because, you are from Nakuru?
No, also, our CEO is from Nakuru.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are they doing different? Meru and Nakuru, that someone in Siaya or someone in Nairobi can actually take in? Because for you to be like the leading beneficiaries or the leading, you're taking this so much, there's something that you're doing different that your neighboring county maybe is not doing. What do you think is different here in Nakuru?
We engage more with farmers and also we take actions. Yeah.
Actions like?
Maybe when a farmer maybe has a challenge, we find a solution for her or him.
Okay. So there's a closer relationship between the farmers and the office,
Yeah.
I think that now makes a lot of sense. What are some of the lessons that you have actually taken across over the years to this very day, interacting with farmers and working with Kenaff? Some of the biggest lessons that personal lessons though. This doesn't have to be related to Kenaff, or just personal inspirations that you picked along the way. Yeah, Masi. Personal lessons that I saw this somewhere. Like, okay, cool.
It's a lot.
For example, let me maybe make this a little bit easier for you. Before I started doing these on-air sessions, we were going to events, like doing coverage and all of that. And every time I realized, every time we went to events, I always had someone talking about the innovation or just a story, and it was a very, very interesting story to me. It made news to me. And I looked around and I didn't see anyone with the only people with cameras were taking pictures, but there was nobody who was focusing on this particular story or this particular person. I said, okay. And then I saw that for almost a year, and just to be sure that I still want to do this or I still like it, because sometimes you think you like something but you don't. And I said, okay, maybe I can try. From my experiences, that's like something I picked along the way. How about yours?
What I can say, I saw a gap that we need in, mostly like we need to involve the youth in agriculture. Most youth are saying that agriculture is for dirty works.
Yes, that, yeah.
And the agriculture is the most, what I can say, the most like in coming few years.
Yeah.
So someone could say that you are in agriculture, you could see like a millionaire.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like, maybe I can encourage the youth to focus on agriculture.
Okay.
If your family maybe wakona shamba, at least use that shamba.
Yeah.
Don't isiende
We just
bure.
don't let it lie there.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. So finally, I think there's a lot of conversation that we are going to put out of this too. We're going to deliberately leave it to the boss. Exactly. Tell us about how an Nakuru farmer can actually access Kenaff, your social media platforms, your contacts, and perhaps what you have going on right now in less than 2 minutes.
Okay, you can get Kenaff at X. You're also in X at Kenaff. Also at Facebook, even in Instagram. Okay. It's Kenaff. Just at Kenaff, yeah. Like Kenaff Farmers.
Kenaff.
Yeah, Kenaff.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're also on LinkedIn, Sindo.
Yeah, in LinkedIn.
How can we get you on LinkedIn?
Kenaff also.
Also,
Kenya National Farmers Federation. Or me.
Yeah, you, Masi
Koril.
Masi Koril, thank you so much.
Yeah, like everything in my social media is Masi Koril.
Everything Masi Koril.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for taking time to really bring the good gospel of the Lord, of Kenaff,
Thank you.
To the people here. If there's anything that we haven't talked about, we haven't touched, please feel free to share it now.
I think you have touched everywhere.
Everything.
Yeah, everything.
The ones that we left are for the boss.
Yeah, for the boss. The next episode.
The next episode.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. And one more time, a big shout out to Kenaff for the good work that they're doing with farmers. this conversation just shows you just how important farming is. It's not just something that we just did to get food, to get by and all of that. People do this as a business, and I really want to see as many young people as possible really embracing this. And let's go find Kenaff in your county. There's a representative. Go find Kenaff. Just ask around about it, or check their social media. If you are in Turkana, just DM Kenaff on LinkedIn. Say, I want to have a conversation with you guys in my county, and I'm very sure they will give you directives. And listening to Mercy talk about Kenyan farmers, you actually cannot help but feel a deep sense of grounding that our future for sure is rooted in the soil. Of course, the soil that we walk on every day. From digital dashboards to that roads, there are a lot of policies going on right now. Now, Kenaff's story actually reminds us that agriculture is not just about food, like we said in the intro. This is about people, to better the lives of people economically, and that's maybe the most important thing. So next time when you see a farmer going to the farm in the morning, remember that behind every harvest is a farmer, is an organization, is a federation like Kenaff, who is pushing this farmer to really keep doing this that they're doing
for better,
to feed the nation and everything. And you people plant those trees. I'll see you on the next episode. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.